Hey everyone, welcome to the stream, or the VOD, I guess.
We are doing more Kingdom Hearts!
Yes.
Yes!
Welcome to the past, future people, and welcome to the stream.
Such epic music to begin the stream with.
Yeah!
Oh, I'm sorry, Kirby. Am I being too loud? Am I being too loud for you?
Man. I'm feeling good.
Yeah, today was a pretty good day.
Yeah. Yesterday was an even better day, which is probably why today is a good day, but...
You know, like when you get done just a really nice day with friends, and then the next day, it's like you're still kind of on that high from having a good day with friends.
Yeah.
Like, even when you're working, it's like, this is great.
Yeah, like sometimes I would have a good day with friends, and it would make me really depressed, because it'd be like, it'd be like, oh, I'll never be happy again. It's like...
Should I turn the TV volume down?
Oh, yes.
Hey there, Eric Lowry. Welcome to stream.
What made today so good? I guess yesterday. Yesterday was good. And yesterday made today good. No, we just... I got a bunch of... I did a bunch of reading. I just, I was tearing into a manhwa, a Korean manga. And it just feels good to read, I've been, falling behind on, reading. Sometimes you just stare at the screen so much, looking at your own writing that your eyes just hurt. So you're like, I need to take a break from looking at stuff.
Hey, good evening, Joseph Choi.
Hey.
Ready to get back to more Kingdom Hearts?
That's right. That's where we were.
Yes. Starting off on the bestest level.
Does the music sound like it's sped up?
I don't know. Did you mess with
I
the
didn't.
emulators?
No, I didn't. So, but that's
Yeah,
why
it should be fine.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just sounds fuckty wuckty.
Hey,
Here we go.
Nice.
Here we go.
That's the type of text
I have
like
been
to see.
waiting for years to play this Coliseum level, and I just... Not waiting. I just didn't. I wanted... I remember years ago hearing it described and being like, oh my god. Sounds so good.
Eric Lauer says, that's not how you spell Coliseum. Take it up with the mod creator. Alright.
Ooh, a Trinity spot.
Hey, let's go.
Is it the blue ones I can activate? Not green? I thought it was green.
I thought... I don't know.
Ooh!
Chest.
And Trinity thing.
Oh yeah, and that too. Hey. It's tap tap.
Yeah, I've always thought that was kind of quaint. It's like his Keyblade's so powerful at unlocking stuff, chests are just tap. And then he has to when he's opening the door to darkness or something, he physically turns the key, or when he's opening someone's heart or something like that.
Right. But the chest just feels the key, and it knows that it must unlock.
My dreaded mother-in-law is visiting. The other night we watched,
Klaus. Yeah, that is a great movie. It's really made in a way like classic cartoon movies used to be made.
Yeah.
And that's what really did it in for me. Some of the tropes are kind of cliche, right?
Yeah.
But because it's written in such a way that feels nostalgic to me, I especially latch onto it. And what they did with the art style was also really unique and innovative. Disney tried to mimic sort of what they did with their movie Wish, and yeah, They suck at it.
Let me throw down a save state here, just in case there's something.
Hey, Aura Honeydew, welcome to chat. Virgin Millennium Key versus Chatham Keyblade. There you go.
So tell us about your dreaded mother-in-law. You tell stories, right?
You want to hear
Spill
all the
the
juicy gossip?
Yeah.
Spill the tea. Danny DeVito! For the games. There's a Trinity symbol.
Yeah, I think I can only do blue ones, though.
Um,
Move that pedestal over there.
There's gotta be a way to activate the other colors. Because I assume you, like, move them together, right? That's why it's right next to the... Joseph Troy says, yeah, the more I think about it, the more I love Klaus. The director and one of the lead animators were former Disney Renaissance guys. I think he said his mission was to reimagine what 2D animation could have been like in a world where everyone didn't go headlong into 3D animation. Yeah, what could have been, what could have been. Although,
well,
anime
what could
is
be
also...
is another way to look at it.
Yeah. Anime is also another good place to look when it comes to 2D animation going far places. Like, we kind of knock on Garden of Words or some of the other movies that guy has done, but the animation is always beautiful. And it's always, like, a few steps above what 2D animation had been.
Yeah. The one thing with Klaus I took issue with was, like, the evil, nasty word that they used was heritage. They were like, oh, spooky, bad, heritage. And, like, they never once...
the ironic thing is they're creating heritage.
Right, but they never once refuted the claim, right?
Mm.
They never once were like, our heritage isn't that, it's this, or something.
I see.
Or like, our heritage is also this, or, something like, build a better heritage, anything. Anything but, like, just, weighing heritage bad. Okay, so we've tried and we can't.
You gotta have some sort of...
Bitch. Oh.
You couldn't tell by the child voice?
This here is the world famous Coliseum, heroes only. And I got my hands full preparing for the game, so run along.
For the games.
I think probably what that guy means by everyone is his former employer. Like Disney, they just like...
And I'm edgy. Look at my gloves. And then tell me I can't be a hero.
You can't call yourself the hero. Okay, so it takes more than brawn. Well, let's and see what you can do.
Alright.
I'm totally ready.
Let's see what you got, kid.
But I'm ready, like, save state kind of ready. If you know what I mean.
Makes it more messed up that Klaus was defeated in awards by Frozen 2. Frozen 2 doesn't deserve any awards. I don't care about whatever textures they added on their clothes. It's not better animation because you imported a texture pack.
Yeah, I think animation. That's really interesting. Because, like, really, it used to be that the more complicated the picture, the more complicated it was to animate it, the more work went into the animation. Now, the animation can be pretty garbage. And honestly, looking at, like, the animation, watching, like, we watched Frozen at some point. I remember the animation felt very, I don't know, it was fine, but it wasn't like, I didn't see things move and think, oh, that's so wonderful how that moves.
Yeah, it wasn't exaggerated in the way that traditional Disney moves were done.
Like, it wasn't like a pleasant little animation where sometimes you see, like, you're playing games or you have a pre-rendered cutscene in, like, a Japanese game, even like an old one, and they do something and you're like, oh, that was really
the
cool.
Full Metal Alchemist opening.
Mm-hmm.
The Full Metal Alchemist opening with that nice, pleasant animation shot where you just... You're looking at me with the blank stare.
Yeah,
but...
I'm waiting for you to explain.
But, like, we've had conversations about it. That's why I'm...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, but they're opening what?
The opening theme?
Oh, you did
the
a gesture with
animation
your...
Yeah, because he cuts the snake.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say the elevator. But yeah, no, the snake is cool, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, there are certain movements that you can animate in.
But to be fair, that's 2D, so it's going to look better than 3D.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that it's lacking in those pleasant movements.
Yeah. I think most 3D animation is lacking the nice movement of 2D, but that's probably also because no one's spent the time to revolutionize 3D animation like Walt Disney revolutionized 2D.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like no one's taken the time to make it really good.
No one's trying to push the boundaries. If anything, they're trying to figure out how to make it cheaper.
Cheaper and more...
rather than look better.
Yeah, cheaper and more formulaic, and try to manage people's expectations to keep their expectations very low so they don't have to compete. Because if someone came out with a really good movie, people would start being like, oh, there's no way to stack blocks that high. It's like the pyramids. It can't be done again. So, like, don't try.
Yes, nobody try. Joseph Choi says, my mother-in-law isn't horrible. She's just awkward and passive-aggressive and possibly kind of autistic. She was big into discipline, but Teresa and I aren't raising our kids like that, so it's kind of like walking on eggshells and guessing at how she's doing at any given moment. And sort of relate.
I think like discipline is probably good, you know, but I don't know, you know, it's like that, like discipline, quote unquote, is good, but like what that means is going to be kind of, okay, that was terrible. What that means to different people is going to be different, and some people I'm going to agree with and some people I'm not going to, you know?
Yeah, of course.
Oh. You know, honestly. Oh, that just doesn't break them. Jesus.
Yeah, they've already confirmed, like, Frozen 3 and 4. And Frozen 2 itself was... I mean, Frozen 1 and Frozen 2 were both pretty nothing stories. I don't know... I mean, obviously they're just gonna have to bullshit their way into more sequels, but my god.
Frozen 1's story was obviously unfinished.
Yeah.
I don't know what they were thinking.
Somehow it managed to skirt by just from, like, having a good song.
Yeah, it made no sense. It teaches kids, like, bad lessons. It's like, I don't know. It's just, like, it's definitely, like, written by a feminist who's just like, well, obviously the man is evil, but there's no reason for him to be evil. Like, it's not like...
No, he literally is doing, like, so many good things, and then they just have him do good things so that they can pull the rug out from underneath you.
I think it's just written by someone who wants to put the seed in someone's head, well, not someone's head, a little girl's head, and be like, well, yeah, men will do nice things, but it's just because they're evil and they're about to... Oh, there's barrels over there, okay.
Yeah, I think the even more crazy part is the fact that I kind of knew that he was going to be the twist villain just because it was the cliche thing to do to solve the love triangle. Even though it made no sense. It made no sense for him to be the villain. But they did it anyway. They did the trope anyway.
And if they were going to... Okay. Stop. If they were going to have Elsa not... If they were going to have the Snow Queen not be the Snow Queen and be a good character because they drew her pretty instead of drawing her evil, because they're just...
I mean, she still is kind of evil.
Because
She
they
literally
like...
abandons her kingdom after, like, causing it to be in an eternal winter. Kind of just seems like she left everyone there to die. Hey, Chest High Wall, welcome to chat. Says they're going to franchise Frozen so hard that it becomes the new Shrek. Yeah, it sounds like it. But you know, they can't rely on Frozen for box office wins.
Okay, that should do it. Okay, sure.
Never forget, ABC's Once Upon a Time had a whole season dedicated to being a Frozen plug. Live action Elsa included. I remember that. And I remember thinking, what the hell? This is not... This... What the hell?
I don't remember it because I bailed way before that.
My mom watched the show, so... And she'd never seen Frozen. She had no idea what the fuck was going on.
I think just like way too many people consume content that's absolute fucking garbage.
Yeah.
And then
My parents are certainly guilty of that.
and then they'll just be like, well, it's not that bad. And it's like, you have no standards. You have no standards, and then like...
Some people are just too desperate to have something on.
Yeah.
Just to, like, be into something.
Read a fucking book, man.
Just be better at finding good things.
Wait, what does he want?
Eric Lowry says I bailed on that series after like 3 episodes. Yeah, I was gone since I read the premise. I knew that was gonna be a clusterfuck. Didn't they try to do some sort of like romance between Snow White and Grumpy or something? They did a bunch of weird drama things with the fairy tales. Just I Wall says, I'm still waiting for the announcement of a Disney Plus show about the snowman. 30 minutes, non-serialized adventures. I'm leaning on that specifically being announced at some point. Yeah. They had some sort of Olaf special.
I hate that character simply because, like, my first book is a collection of short stories, and one of the stories is like Olaf is the name of the story, and my aunt was like,
No,
"Oh, is this about Frozen?" And it's like, dude, that's the most common Scandinavian name that exists. Why would it be about Frozen?
Yeah, that character was so crappily introduced into the movie, too. Like, it's literally just shoehorned in there to be like, look at the cute
Please
buy
buy the
merch.
toys!
Yeah.
Please!
Merch! Please buy the toys! Hey, I love this guy. This guy.
Wait, let me guess. You want to enter the games, right?
Mm-hmm.
Get a load of this.
A pass?
It's all yours. Good luck, kid. I'm pulling for you, shorty.
Nice.
Sweet.
Thank you, Hades.
Good guy Hades.
Yeah, thanks, Satan.
Which one was Adam's short stories? Oh, that was my first book.
Yes, Leaves of the World Tree at adammeisner.com.
It's yeah. But
Yeah, he feels the way many people feel about their first book.
I'm not ashamed of it or anything, but like, you know, yeah, that was in 2015. I've gotten a lot better.
Yeah.
Have any of you guys watched Hunter x Hunter? You mean Cell plays plays chess?
I showed him one arc of Hunter x Hunter, and it was the one that people say is their favorite.
Oh my god. Every time I want to cast a spell, I have to do that. Alright, then that's all the magic I have, I guess.
You took my warm spot. Is that it?
So if I lock onto a target, oh nice, that's very cool. Jackpot learned. Wow.
Hey, Joseph Choi says it's a good book. I haven't finished it yet, but all the stories so far are strong.
Well, thank you.
That's so nice. Chestai Wall says, I always found a collection of short stories to be a great way of evaluating the skill of a writer, especially if they're adapting more than one genre.
Well, I am adapting kind of multiple genres, but wow, he looks so much better than every other character. Like, his
He looks
pants are
good.
so detailed.
What? His eyes are closed? No, okay. Something tells me he'll be a tough one to beat. Maybe I'll end up facing him. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
What the fuck happened? No. This one?
Or Honeydew says, oh, I remember that Olaf special. Wrecked havoc when Coco came out because people went to see the movie and had no notice a 30-plus minute short was ahead of it. Many people thought they got in the wrong movie. Yeah, it's a bad idea. Made worse by the fact that Olaf's special was fucking awful. Even the Frozen Fever short wasn't as bad. My goodness.
I think short stories are... I mean, obviously there's a lot of crossover, but in a way they're much easier because they're much easier to improve at. Or they're much quicker to improve at because they're so... You just have such a quicker like level up loop because you can see what you're doing wrong quicker and easier to get feedback and stuff. When I went from short stories to when I went from short stories to like novels with leaves that they're treading water, it was it's quite a lot to learn. That being said, no, I don't know. I don't know if anyone's gone the other direction and done badly, but I think I don't know. I almost feel like there's so much more room to make a short story like very perfect. Yeah, why is he turning with his eyes closed? That is...
Eyes are hard, apparently. So they just gave up.
You can't hit multiple things at once. Is Donald gonna heal? Why? He's programmed to not do that.
You're going against your programming, Donald. I'm afraid we must ask you to self-destruct. Joseph Choice says, short stories are fun to read and write. I don't know that I have a preference either way, but a lot of the memorable works from authors like Tolstoy and Haruki Murakami are short stories. Wonderful Galaxy is saying that you're too low level for this, Adam.
Nope.
Shows what they know, right?
I have a secret technique called lowering the difficulty.
So anyone else see that Elon Musk thing where he told Iger to F off? Yes. I saw that clip anyway. I didn't see the full interview. But it's a good clip.
this one maybe?
Galaxy is saying you need to be level 15 minimum for this.
No, I don't. I checked the strategy guide.
Don't worry, guys. He has save states. Donald's already fucked, huh?
So I think the fire is more dangerous because it homes.
Yeah. That's a pain.
Is there a way to use abilities? Or is it just like kind of... Is this a tilt or does it have to do with being locked on? So am I not allowed to use items in the arena? Is that what this is? Berserk learned. So we'll see. If not, I'll just go back and lower the difficulty.
Alrighty.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, Marshall. Welcome to chat. And yeah, I kind of agree. John Redcorn is kind of a piece of shit.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, obviously...
Cannot be changed once the game begins. Oh, okay. And there's no grinding within the Colosseum place? Suppose the Colosseum is like the most important. Oh, I guess returning to the Colosseum is the most important, like, or most difficult thing you can do. Yeah, that seems easier.
Wonderful Galaxy says, I used to tell my cousin that he's controlling Donald as player 2 so he could stop bugging me to play. Sinister. Simply sinister.
So is there, like, gummy ship building in the first game, or is it just... Is it just pressing A? I feel like these must be items that you can customize a ship with. I just don't...
I mean, it's gotta be.
Was that the ground?
Yeah, don't hit the ground.
It just doesn't seem like you should be able to hit the ground while you're not able to shoot the lowest target. Okay, so this, I think theoretically, is supposed to be me slowing down, but it's like, it slows down time, not the ship. Like, I see the thrusters in the back get, like, colder when you hold on A, but it's not, that's not actually what's happening. Like, enemies are moving slower while I'm holding on this.
I really wonder if they'll let Johnny Red Corn Chips be scummy in the upcoming Hulu revival of King of the Hill. Honestly, I don't know how that's going to turn out. I'd like to be cautiously optimistic just because I hear that the original creators are coming back. I don't know if they're getting the original writers, but there were a lot of good writers in the last few seasons of King of the Hill.
It's definitely going to be terrible. Let's be honest. I don't know who...
Well, they came out with, like, the Beavis and Butthead movie not too long ago, and it was pretty saucy with the anti-SJW stuff.
Yeah.
And that kind of gives me hope that they'll... Because, you know, last couple of seasons of King of the Hill, they were also making fun of SJWs before it was politically incorrect to do so. But, you know. I would like it to be good. It'd be nice if we had King of the Hill in modern day. Yeah, Joseph Choi says that recent Beavis and Butthead movie was hilarious. I didn't see it, I only saw clips of it. I've never been a Beavis and Butthead fan. However, yeah. The clips I saw were pretty funny.
The only Beavis and Butthead that I've seen has been really cringy people quoting it to me in character and then not stopping when I tell them I do not speak Beavis and Butthead. Like, I've never seen it. And then they say more quotes from it that are less in context without anyone in the room that has seen it. So all I know is that
all you know are the voices.
there's some kind of voice involved, yeah.
Well, Schultz says the voice actor for Dale passed away recently. I don't think the show will be the same. Yeah, that is rough. But I know that a lot of people can kind of do a Dale impression. I've heard, like, like Mike Judge do the Dale voice. So hopefully they'll find someone who can do it pretty close to what the original was. Then it won't be as jarring. Ah, the Jaguar. Wait, does this mean Tarzan is gonna... Oh my god, we're actually fighting the Jaguar, okay.
Can I fucking... please?
Jaguar is gonna get fucked up. We have magic.
What in the goddamn fuck?
Yeah. I kind of just pictured that they were... Even if we win, that Tarzan is gonna come in and kill it for us. Marshall says Mike Judge doing the Dale voice would probably be the best. Our Honeydew says they're also not bringing back Khan? What? How could you even do the show without Khan?
I mean, you could have him move away or something.
Yeah, but that also means that Bobby's love interest is gone.
No, you could just die.
Yeah, I guess. That is very suspicious if they're not... If there's no Khan. Like, did Hulu say, no,
it's probably
you can't
gonna
do
be,
that voice?
It's probably going to be cucked garbage.
Yeah.
That's probably what that means.
Really, really brutal, honestly.
Yeah. That's okay, though.
I mean, is that the reason why? Because of the voice, or...
Probably. Tutorial, nah, fuck it. Kingdom. What is this? Block to attach. Ah, there he is. Okay. What the fuck is happening? Okay. So I don't. Hold on. What about? No. Garage. Okay. So I don't have any... I don't have any extra guns, so there's really... What am I gonna... What is this undulating garbage? Like, why is it doing that? Is that to be more fun and cartoony?
I guess so.
Okay.
Something about the voice actor for animated character not being right ethnicity. Ugh. That is a thing that is not going to turn out well for anyone. Like, you're already getting voice actors complaining about how they can't get enough roles because they're not the right ethnicity.
Except that standard only goes one direction, right?
Well, there was the one, like, Pro ZD, the guy who did the Wake Me Up Goofy video,
Yeah.
right? He's a Asian voice actor who was, like, kind of for that seclusion voice acting thing, and now, in current day, he's, like, complaining about it because he always gets stuck with Asian roles.
Wham.
Even when he's not doing an Asian accent or anything, because of that new policy that you have to be the race of the character you're voicing. Hey, Chaos Smash! Welcome to
Hey.
chat. Says, sent laptop to have fan looked at. Messaging from phone.
Cool.
Oh yeah, Joseph Choi says, man, that's such a dumb standard too. Like, just look at a show like Samurai Jack. Pro ZD really shot himself and everyone in the foot. Yes. Yes. I guess the good news is he's somewhat realizing the consequences of having that opinion. That it really does, like, affect jobs in a negative way. Really, you should just, if you're the best person for the role, you should just get it.
Yeah, it's super distracting. Like, I've seen a couple animes where they have like Funimation has like a couple like black voice actors, and since they're just using people on staff, they'll sometimes use black voice actors for like white characters because there's not really many black characters in anime, I guess. And it's so distracting because like a lot of them aren't like really good voice actors. They're just like doing their own voice.
Yeah, a lot of them are doing like a white person impression.
Yeah, and like I remember I played that. I was watching the first episode of one of those shows, and then I played for you the scene, and like you were like, it sounds like he's like, it's a joke. It's like you were like not sure if it was the real dub.
Yeah.
Because it sounded like he was doing like a racist impression of a white person. It was so weird. And then like the character jokes, and then he does like a full on like super like ghetto like thing. It's like, yeah, man, like what, I don't know, whatever. You kind of so weird. But if you're like doing your job, like if you show up to work and you do your job, then good.
Yeah, like if it sounds good, then you should get the job.
I wouldn't have known that the voice actor for Khan wasn't
Laotian.
Laotian, yeah. First of all, I think there's a large percentage of people in the world that would never know that Laos existed without King of the Hill. So
Yeah,
if
fair
you're talking about representation, that's a lot of
Hey,
representation.
Never, welcome to chat. Says he's from the ocean. Joseph Troy says, my mother-in-law is visiting for like 5 days and we're all sick and my mom and I are working, but my wife is wiped out and she is just kind of knitting and judging us and hasn't helped or cooked. Sorry to hear that, Joseph. Lay Ocean. It's like the sea, but fancier.
So if I get so if I get that orange bar to max, am I gonna transform into like dual wielding keyblades?
You get 1 MP bar point.
Ah, okay, so
Hey, love to draw?
use a fire
Welcome,
there.
welcome. You get more water.
Okay. So it looks like holding on the direction is what causes the slide to trigger. Holding on the direction before you press, I guess.
Chaos Mesh says, by the way, Adam, I tested Gilded voice chat with Eric on my phone and it works. I look forward to our sessions this week. Or Honeydew says, anyone remember that episode where Hank was the diversity hire for an all-Asian country club? He turned it down even with perks. Wasn't worth the self-humiliation of being a prop. Yeah. They definitely bad-talked a lot of affirmative action stuff and, the general social justice. They were poking holes in it and everything.
The same cutscene plays, huh?
Yep. It's Kingdom Hearts.
It's a completely different cutscene.
It's slightly different. The difference is
I win in
when
the cutscene.
he falls down.
That is completely different.
Because he got back up and then attacked you again.
Yeah, but that
and then you got saved by Tarzan.
That's
either way, you
those
get
are,
saved by Tarzan.
100% difference is having a totally separate cutscene before the cutscene.
Okay. Where did the others go? Look, I got separated from my friends. Have you seen them?
He looks really good. Like, he looks a lot like the 2D version.
Yeah, he looks okay.
Genie looked like his soul had been exhumed. Same with the ducks, like the little ducks.
You know what? Never mind.
Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
My friends Riku and Kairi.
Oh, abandoning Donald and Goofy, huh?
Right.
Kyrie. Friend.
Right.
Hey, there she is.
Really?
He's just cursing.
Yeah.
She's like, fuck.
Shit.
Piss.
Dan, show me. Take me to Riku and Kyrie.
Tarzan. Tarzan. Go.
And I'm Sora. Tarzan go, Sora go go.
Deep jungle. Fuck yeah.
Looks so much more scary with the Japanese underneath. And their graphic design really like goes to crazy heights for the 1.5.
Yeah, it really does, actually.
Sure, Sora's okay.
Oh no, it's Rosie O'Donnell.
No!
Gummy ship part?
But literally, though.
Fuck yeah. Looking much less muscular, honestly. Texting messages on the phone sucks. You could send voice messages. Form your party. Yeah, I mean, alright. Oh, do I have to... Okay. Throw down a save state.
Yes. And don't forget to look for chests.
Yes, yes.
And Moogles, I suppose. Break for Moogles.
Unfortunately, it's...
Man, they put all these boxes and crates and you can't break them? Actual definition of insanity. Einstein was wrong. That's the definition of insanity. Not being able to break a box.
His definition of insanity, by the way, gets, like, misquoted a lot.
I bet.
Because, like, what he was talking about when he said that, I believe, was the fact that in science you have to repeat the same experiment even if you know it's going to be the same result, because you need to have replicated results, and it's, like, the worst part of the job. And then sometimes it'll be a different result, and you don't know why.
Right.
But you need to know why, and so you're doing the same. So then you have to do the same thing over and over and over again, and then you keep on getting, and then you're like, you know,
Nice.
expecting different results or whatever.
I gotta say, this Tarzan level so far looks pretty good. Like, pretty great how they try to replicate the treehouse and everything.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I dig it. They must have really liked Tarzan. The kids were like, hell yeah, put all the money in the Tarzan level. I want to explore that treehouse. I get it.
Ah, the Moogles are for synthesizing equipment.
Yeah, Love to Draw says this level has a lot of hidden chests. Especially this area. Hey, Basil, welcome to chat. Is asking, is this the Elden Ring DLC?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is the other tree that
Yes.
they planted with the other boss. This one's got a fucking gun though, so
This is the shadow of the Erd Tree.
yes.
Oh, hello. Okay, so that way to the treehouse. Vines 2. Interesting. Man, when is that DLC coming out? I want to play it.
Okay. What would make it bloom? Light? Yeah. The flower, what was this? Hitting it won't make it bloom. Okay. Yeah. Look how smart I am. Oh, fuck.
Some chests you can't get until you get certain abilities. Figures.
I had an animation teacher at the camp I went to a million years ago who got stuck on the Tarzan level as an adult, and she asked for my aid. She wanted to know how to get through. Something about swinging on vines by hippos. And then years later I heard someone else talk about being stuck on that spot. So it must be a very confusing spot. Vines, hippos, something like that. Okay.
I can only imagine. Oh, look, vines.
Piece of shit game. Okay.
Nice. Get that chest.
Alright. New Keyblade?
Galaxy says that spot is very easy on the remix and remastered version. In the classic version, there was no button to press, you just had to jump and pray for the best.
I'm very glad I'm on the, to like another...
Ah.
And they won't let you jump at the wrong time, too.
Wonderful Galaxy says no more jumping here, Adam. Did you go to the bamboo area yet? No. We have not found the bamboo area yet. Although Donald and Goofy seem to be there, so I suppose that is where we should be going.
Okay.
Please tell Adam to jump, tell Adam to fall down. Alright.
Hippos.
Hey, hippos. Nice. This is a cool look. Okay. Chest. Sweet. Ugh. It's so nice when you play a game where your character can actually swim. I was playing Spyro before, and every time Spyro touches water, just taps it, he immediately cuts to drowning. Just even though there are swimming levels in other Spyro games, for some reason you can't swim. You can't do it.
I assume those you need glide for. It's okay.
Oh, you don't have glide. Oh, Galaxy says you can jump and swing sword to get extra jump distance. That's interesting. You wouldn't think that would give you more distance. But I guess if you swing the sword hard enough, you're displacing the air and rocketing yourself forward. Nice.
Oh, slides is in... Yeah, slides. That slide is in, like, an ability slide. Hey, this tea set looks familiar.
It's still hot. That means someone must have been making tea. But who? Could it be the owner of this bra hanging up? Is it Booba? That's how you get many chests in an early game. Oh yeah? Booba! She is legit probably up there as one of my favorite female Disney characters. She's very fun.
I liked her a lot, too.
Yeah, she's cute. She was before the whole, like, weird character type was really annoying. That doesn't strike you as a red flag? That this guy is like, I'm hunting gorillas?
Well, anyway, I'm staying. Huh?
What's that? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Jane is top tier. She's pretty good. She's pretty cute. I liked Jasmine. Jasmine's alright.
I liked, like, all of them. I liked Megara. I really liked her, like, outfit and stuff.
Oh yeah, Megara. Megara has her own thing with her, yeah. In general, I like it when the female characters have something unique about their personality that helps them stand out. Like, if you put Megara and Jane side by side, they're very different.
Mm-hmm.
They're even polar opposites. And that's good.
Yeah.
Even though there are some, like, shitty feminists who are like, oh, all Disney princesses are exactly the same. No, they're not. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Find the 2 recipe cards? Oh. Don't fucking... okay.
Chaos Mash asking, when you say awkward, do you mean quirky? I mean like a middle-aged woman's definition of quirky.
I thought you meant like aqua plus weird. But then I put it together in my head, so I didn't need to. Okay. Party. Sorry, Tarzan. Apparently I need Goofy because this game is big dumb. Why? The fuck? Can't I get out of this tent? Oh, that's another avenue, but... This incentivizes you to never try out any new characters. Very dumb.
Woo!
Okay, we found a Dalmatian. I'm still gonna use Tarzan.
Anyone else empty their wallets to buy Christmas gifts? Well, still got some shopping to do. So the wallet isn't empty yet, but there's still some people to shop for.
Okay. Fucking bizarre. Hey, merry old England.
You get a Keyblade if you collect all dogs.
Is it a Keyblade made out of dog? Light the stove and put the potion in the pot quickly. Wow. Good thing I collected those recipe cards.
Sweet.
I would never have known.
You get to do alchemy.
Let me light the stove. Like with fire? Oh. So I open the thing and then...
And Joseph Choice says, I would empty my wallet if I had anything in it. I already bought stuff for the kids. Just gotta save up to get my mom and wife something. It's good to get the kids taken care of early, I guess. It's like super early into the Christmas season, so you're quick. I guess you gotta get it done quick before like all the last minute shoppers take over the malls.
Also, like, he lives out in the mountains.
Yeah, right.
What if he has chainsawing to do? Joseph, the year is 20XX. New people move into your area, and you let them know that you can, like, chainsaw down any, like, fallen trees. And they say, no need. We're having all the trees in our area replaced with plastic trees because they're more sustainable. What do you do? That wouldn't make sense. It would not stop them. They believe anyone who owns cows should euthanize them because they fart too much. That's by the way, probably part of how a super far right candidate won in the Netherlands. It's because they were literally about to pass a law to force dairy farmers to euthanize their cows because they were farting too much.
Yeah, crazy.
Incredible.
Joseph says people like that would get run out of town with pitchforks, or at least publicly shamed. Like Futurama trees down. Slideshow.
Gorillas, ships, castle.
Where are my friends? Riku and Kyrie.
Oh yeah, that's all you need to do to teach him English.
Hey, I thought...
I would buy boomboxes, hide them, and spam fake plastic trees by Radiohead until they move out.
Been in the jungle for some time now, but we have yet to encounter these friends of yours. I'd wager they're with the gorillas, but Tarzan refuses to take us to them. Then take us there. Take us to the gorillas. Gorilla. Tarzan goes Kerchak. He must be the leader. I'll go along as an escort. After all, the jungle is a dangerous place.
My friend was considering becoming a physical therapist instead of a teacher. Is that a good decision for her? So, teachers essentially can't get fired, and they have very good benefits, and they don't need to work during the summers. On the flip side, depending on where you're a teacher, you're at extreme risk of crazy amounts of physical violence. All you need to do is open up Twitter and then go to like any account, like End Wokeness or something, and you'll see the most horrific videos of teachers being brutally beaten by students of a particular who are under a particular immunity status due to their ethnicity. That same kind of thing doesn't really happen to physical therapists because they don't deal with situations like that. So it depends on where you're a teacher. It could be better or worse. You don't need to work the summer. And if you have like aspirations of doing something else with your time, like painting or writing or singing or something, teacher's a nice option. That said, you'll make more as a physical therapist, but you might not have benefits depending on where you work. There is also a massive shortage of physical therapists. It's so extreme that in one of the best hospitals in New Jersey, my pop-up was there, and he desperately needed physical therapy, but they just wouldn't send any to him. And like, this is like real basic physical therapy. He needs to just stand up and have someone like give him a shoulder to walk on or make sure he doesn't fall. And they didn't, and he got like real like serious bed sores. He was there for like a week or more, and they never once did they go to see him. And we like asked somebody, and they're like, oh, you know, they're supposed to be sending some there, but they can't tell you that they're not sending them there, so they might just not send them. We don't know. And you know, they so a lot of times when they're going back to a home, they just don't send someone because they figure that the home will just pick up the pieces, or it's not that worth helping them because they live in a home or whatever it is, because they just don't have enough physical therapists, so they just deny medical care to some people. So there's a big lack of oh, what the hell?
Oh, fuck this Jaguar up. Chaos Smash says she was working as a second grade teacher, but she's at her limit with the kids and their parents. Joseph Shore says, Adam gets it. Out here, a guy who was the top lumberjack in town studied to be a physical therapist, and he was always super busy.
Get the dust out of these clothes. It's a really in-demand job, and it's so often that people need it. You know, you need it for all sorts of situations. Like, people just will occasionally need one without any real precursor. Anytime you have any sort of surgery, you need a physical therapist of one type or another. So, highly in-demand job.
Yeah, Eric says if she's at the end of her rope, it sounds like it was a good idea to leave her job for the sake of her mental health, if nothing else.
Yeah. My cousin worked at a school, young kids. I mean, he was working with special needs kids, but, you know, it's... And then also this generation of kids, like, coming out of, like, COVID and stuff, they're all real dumb. They got,
yeah,
like...
they're all not specialists in socializing after being isolated.
And, like, I disagree with the absolute Neanderthals that are like, oh, you should punch your kid in the face, and then that would fix all their discipline problems. But there is, like, just a lack of I don't know, raising kids. I'm not like an expert or anything, but I don't know, I see a lot of parents just not able to, like, get their kids to behave. And I don't even... It's not even like it's a problem of, like, oh, kids shouldn't be doing things that are annoying. It's just, like... I don't know. The kids don't seem very, like, happy or, like, able to understand the world or anything. And, like, I feel like the strategy of just waiting until they age physically, like, they just get older, just isn't sufficient. Like, occasionally you see a parent who's just, like... Their kid, like, understands what's going on. They're cool and calm and everything is fine. And kid seems, like, happy. And, like, when they ask a question and they're very distressed about something, the parent, like, has a good answer. It's the screens. They give the kids ADD and they can't focus. I think that's something. That's definitely something.
Yeah, that definitely contributes.
I always use myself as an example. My parents never hit me and I still turned out conservative. Yeah. Why? Continue or load game? What does that mean? So randomly... Okay. Jesus.
Chaos Smash says head back to the swinging vines.
I know.
Continue response where you
There's
died.
only one other place you can go, so it has to be there.
Yeah.
So distracted by Tart. Okay. Tarzan is like casting a wind buff on his spear. Christ. How in the fuck does he just like phase through every other NPC? I don't know why, but he's doing so much more damage than he did the first time I fought him. Jesus Christ.
Our honeydew says, "Damn, now I see why the gorillas feared that jaguar." The wind spell halves damage.
It's like the shittiest pursuer.
Huh. Alright.
Oh, I can do fire like that, right? They make you play for so long without all of the tools that it just makes you not really understand them when they show up. Yeah, fuck, save. Oh, okay.
Chest. Sweet.
But yeah, yesterday we had a really good day.
Yeah, it was awesome. Got to hang out with friends. We watched anime.
Yeah, it was like the sickest double date you've ever heard of. We just like hung out and watched anime all day.
Yeah,
And,
we went to like a brunch place that was
it was like
kind
a
of
50s themed.
yeah,
it's
you
like
know,
really
like
cool.
deco theme. And then we also
They had all
went
these, like,
to Ibisu.
They had all these pictures of like happy couples on the walls. It was-
Yeah, that's good to see it. Good to see it. Gotta normalize that.
It was nice, you know. And then like the, you know, back of the menu, they're like, got a bunch of kids, and they're like, our dream is to like make the world better. Can't remember how to quickly save, so I'll just slap another save state down.
Eric Lowry says, that sounds like an ideal day. I got to play D&D for like 10 hours on Saturday, which was awesome. My god, you gotta have a lot of vigor for that.
Yeah, I'm one of those people that would enjoy that, but I wouldn't enjoy DMing that because I feel like there'd be so many fucking people who would be...
You know, it might just be because of my experiences playing D&D, but I feel like if it takes 10 hours, it's because the people around me are taking forever to decide on something.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, if it's 10 hours of pure fun, then it's awesome.
Yeah, I don't know if I could do that one. I think there's another place you can jump off of. Makes it better. But anyway, let's load back.
Love to Draw says, my friend and I finished Attack on Titan tonight. Woo! What'd you think of it?
Tis cool to hear.
Says I liked it. I heard people were upsetty and called it what did they call it? They called it like either pro-war or fascist or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Kerchak, please listen to me. I know the nesting grounds are secret, but I trust them. You see, I want to help them because they need us.
That's it?
He showed us a bunch of cool anime. There was like a 3-episode OVA thing he showed us that was, it was kind of surprising it didn't get made into a full anime. It was called Gunsmith Cats.
Oh yeah. That from what we've seen of it, it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's like a hidden gem. It's like a pro Second Amendment anime where they own like a gunsmith shop and they get blackmailed by the ATF and whatever, and it's got like a bunch of cheesy action and like the gun fighting is like really good, and all the guns are like lovingly animated, like every little aspect of the gun.
Yeah. And I mean, it takes place in America, of course, but it's also like well done for someone who's living in Japan, writing what they interpret America to be like. It's pretty it's one of the better interpretations, more accurate, I say. Like the backgrounds all look like they genuinely are from America, like the houses look right and
Yeah, distinct like architecture and stuff.
yes, very much so. And it's beautiful. It's a 90s anime, and it has that 90s style with it.
I bet if I did one of these, and then, alright. If I landed on this guy,
Love to Draw says I also went full Jordan Peterson and gave him a wall of text when I got home after I spent the drive home philosophizing the ending and themes of the series. Nice. Chaos Smash says, I remember a Gunsmith Cats ad in a Johnny Quest comic. That's interesting.
Man. I wonder...
That seems like...
You're supposed to be using glide, but apparently Tarzan can do it.
Yeah.
it was like too much direction changing there. It's interesting that it's possible, but probably not possible for me. Oh, hey.
More chest?
That seems like something I definitely need glide for. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'm going through... Yeah, Gunsmith Cats is what we were talking about. It's like a short little like 3-episode thing. We should watch the first episode together. It was like pretty entertaining. I don't need to heal or anything, so I guess I'll just figure out how to get back to the swinging rope section. Swinging vines, rather. I guess is it this? No.
Joseph Choi says, yeah, it's an OVA. I remember ads for it. Well, I had never heard of this anime until we were shown it. But,
Yeah, same.
But it was a joy to watch.
And Straight Jacket looks fucking so cool. It's like a mix of Hellsing and Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah.
Super cool. And they fight in these like powered suits. Very, very neat. I don't know how the whole series is as a whole, granted. But it's so cool, like from the first episode seems just pretty neat. And our plan is we try to get together every month, which is like a truly divine tradition that we've got going.
Yes.
No. You know what? Let's try a time trial because I have a feeling I'm cheating in the final mix version. You know. Jump course. I assume because I have these... What in the fuck does that mean? It just starts a timer? I don't even give a single fuck. No. Fuck the time trial. Where am I supposed to go? I can totally see how a grown adult would ask a child's help with this. Because I have no fucking idea.
Oh, man.
What was that, like... Was that slot 7 I went for? Is it...
Ever see Mad Bull 34? No. But I must say the the cover art for Mad Bull 34 looks intriguing.
Oh, fuck.
I
Sounds
just
amazing.
showed Adam, yeah.
That does look pretty funny. Like real, pulpy, kind of.
Yeah, for sure. Joseph Choi says, OMG, you guys need to watch Mad Bull 34. You will be laughing non-stop.
Yeah, so we get together every month, and the plan for February is that we'll watch romance anime. We'll
Yes,
watch, like...
and I have so many good romance recommendations.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna go with, like, Golden Time and Toradora, I think. Oh my god. We should just watch the last episode of, Your Lie in April.
No. I want to sit down at one point and watch all of it on my own because you won't watch it with me.
I'll watch it with you.
Oh, yeah, sure.
You can turn it on right now. We'll just watch Your Lie in April. Yeah, okay, so where the fuck am I supposed to go? This is...
Alright. Can someone help Adam? Because I cannot.
I don't even know what the, like...
Judy! Eric Lowry says, "Your lie in April was so depressing that it prompted me to ask my friends for recommendation of romance animes with happy endings." Yes, yes. Well, all my romance recommendations for February, they're all going to be happy. Because I don't have any intention of making our friends cry.
Dude! But why? In
know,
April!
I know!
She lied.
Yes.
In April.
We're not gonna watch anything where two people fall in love and one of them dies at the end.
How do you know somebody dies?
It's like 90% of like fucking chick flicks.
I'll tell you, death isn't really what was like sad about it, to be honest. Yeah, I don't really think that was.
Chaos Smash says, "I just found my copy of Real Adventures of Johnny Quest with the Gunsmith Cats manga ad. It is pretty surprising, I gotta say. Gunsmith Cats is it's pretty 18 plus.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not a.
Although, you know, maybe that kind of action is what like what like middle school boys would like, because I don't, as an adult, I don't like it. Yeah, maybe you need to find a market of people that have not seen boobs in order for that kind of like. They just have like a, there's like an example is like there's like a goofy fight scene where like they're in a gunfight and then the guy uses a crane to attack the girl, but it just grabs her bra and like the front of her shirt and it rips it open and then her boobs go jiggle jiggle. Yes. And then she's like, oh no. And that's, you know, goddamn stupid. But
yes, Wonderful Galaxy is saying, "Go to Gorilla."
Gorilla. I'm at Vines 2. Is that the right way?
Who knows?
Literally cheating.
Or Honeydew says, "Oh, GamePhans' need for something sweet is too relatable. It's the Christmas season, just makes me crave cozy and sweet. But also Godzilla -1." Yes. I will say, me going out and seeking those wholesome manga and anime, that has given me a good ammunition for recommending wholesome to other people. And I like being that person who can just give that. It's like, oh, you're having a bad day? Well, here's something that'll absolutely make you smile.
Wait, Jack, please.
I'm desperate to see Godzilla -1, but I'm an hour from a cinema. Yeah, but don't you live out in the country? Isn't that like just a normal drive? Kill all gorillas. Whoop. Whoop. Okay. Now, what on earth would they want me to do? Go back down? Back to camp,
Back
okay.
to camp. There you go.
It's not the drive, it's the total time. Oh, fuck. Away from home. Fair enough.
why is it called Godzilla -1? Because it's like
A prequel.
before 1, man.
But they already did a Godzilla 0, so it's
Yeah.
like let's keep on going backwards.
Return to the tradition. Joseph Choi says, I'm kinda a kaiju nerd, so I'm probably gonna go tomorrow night. It's my last chance. Well, we have been told by the chat that it's good, so hope you enjoy yourself.
Does this take you to the camp? If I'm down here? Is it just through here, or... yeah. Fucking Christ.
Japan was at 1 before World War II. World War II took them to 0. So Godzilla destroying Tokyo is a -1.
Alright, it's this, and then... blam. I'm also, like, yeah, I'm enjoying reading and stuff. I'm like going through this manhwa that I just, the way they spell manhwa is like so weird, where it's like the W at the end. It's just like, oh, Bamboo think it's probably not. Let's go. Oh, okay. Do I have to fight this guy every time I zone in here? Or is he like a pursuer boss where it's like random?
Hey, Jamie Rose, welcome to chat.
Now, Miss Porter, as I told you, I was not aiming at the gorilla.
You are not to go near the gorillas again.
Again.
Come now.
We're all disappointed in you, son.
What am I doing with these imbeciles?
He looks a lot worse.
I hunt down every last one of them.
They're doing their best to animate him. It's just like kind of odd looking.
He looks good. He looks like a character. He just doesn't look like the guy from the movie.
Yeah. The nose feels a little bit off for me. Yes, Chaos Smash says Saber is a random encounter.
So, if wokeism progresses, my prediction is that eventually woke people are going to realize that Africa is named after a guy who named it, who it was named after because he killed lots of Africans. He killed a impressive amount of Africans, and so they named the continent after him. So it's only a matter of time. They were not necessarily black, but they're making a Hannibal Barca movie in which they, like a fan fiction, where Hannibal Barca is black. So I think people are going to put it together after, because I think, like, the guy's descendant is in that movie. Like, Scipio Africanus is, like, part of the same family or something.
Yeah.
So they're going to start putting it together. They're going to realize that African American is essentially guy who killed lots of Africans - American.
Hey Gil, welcome to chat.
Hey.
Once again, coming in at the best time. Or Honeydew says, a great thing about Minus is it works as a great reboot of the original, and if you really want it, a prequel to Shin.
Jesus Christ. Oh, I can just... no, I can do Thunder. What? The fuck?
Didn't you know every important figure in history was a black lesbian? Yep. Getting tough. Getting tough this game.
Yeah, what else did we watch yesterday? It was just such a nice time. It's like I'm just so like I'm so not used to like I'm like out of practice in like having friends. If that makes sense. Like I've always had friends, right? Everybody always oh man, there was like this really killer line in not a good line, but so are they immune to is that what I'm getting? Are these because they're yellow, they can't be hurt by lightning? I'm white, I'm like immune to ice powers. Okay. Alright, that's cool.
Chaos Mash is asking if there's going to be a session tomorrow.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Am I being robbed or something? Is that what I'm supposed to be seeing here?
I guess.
Am I losing money? Is that what this is?
Yeah, I guess you gotta pick it all back up again.
Well, I'm not gonna do that.
Oh, Love to Draw says slipping on bananas drops you money. That's annoying. And then Chaos Mash says the bouncy wilds make you drop your money.
I don't like friends. They are a burden to my lion wolf mentality. You see, Wonderful Galaxy has taken to drawing fursonas, but only with line art. That's what he means. He told me before. He's also a deeply closeted fursona line art artist, so don't believe him when he says that that's not what he meant.
To be fair, he said he was deeply closeted, so...
Deeply closeted.
Yeah. Oh, Jamie says, my mom wants to watch football with me now. Seems a bit weird, but it's nice that she actually wants to do something with me. Aw.
I think he meant lone. No, that's definitely not what he meant. He meant Lion Wolf because he does Persona line art.
Yes. Breed your lineage.
Why are there Heartless here now? Like, standard Heartless. Christ. There was a line in like some, what was it called, Lost at Sea or something, some like graphic novel that was like by the Scott Pilgrim creator. I picked it up back when I used to frequent like a comic shop, and it was in the it was in like the new section kind of thing.
How was it?
It was not that good, but there was like two lines from it that were like pretty
Geese.
yeah. Making fun of me? Right. Yeah, one of the lines was nobody has no friends. Everybody just has shitty friends. And I was like, oh, that's like pretty apt there. And yeah. Yeah, I thought that was a solid line. But it's, I guess really what's so unfamiliar is, like, having friends that want, not only want to spend time with you, because I've always had friends that want to spend time with me, but friends that have the sort of, they have their shit together enough to spend the energy to, oh, right. Okay, yeah, I had to do charades with them. Can you have the persona of a human? Yes. And that is a whole nother rabbit hole. You can not only have the persona of a human, you can have the persona of like a fictional character. So kind of like Sora is like or sorry, like Naminé has like the memories of like Kairi. There are people who believe that that's them, right? That they have like Sora's memories, and they were Sora in a past life. So they're like persona equivalent, right? In this other system, it's like it's the same system, right? But it's called something else, right? But same thing, functionally. Oh my fucking god. So yeah, they would their cosplaying and stuff would be feeding into this sort of idea that they really are that person. And there's like a down the rabbit hole you could watch if you're if you want to go down that rabbit hole. Of people who believed in that with Final Fantasy characters. Leave my Final Fantasy out of this. Well, if you want to look it up, it's the Final Fantasy House. It's somewhat interesting, but it's not the most wild ride you've ever been down. It's like pretty summarizable. But there's also people that like their fursona, or like there's like other Kim, but then there's like the ones that choose like mythical creatures. Much smarter, in my opinion. I mean, why would you choose a squirrel? What are you, retarded? Why wouldn't you? You're a dragon. There's also the incredible world of like, since there's a big cross section of like people who are eternal victims. There's a big cross section of people who are like a post I remember seeing in college from the type of person that could potentially take this kind of thing seriously. Was Jesus fucking Christ. Was a like, so there's some sort of division amongst fursonas between carnivorous creatures and herbivores, and this person was like a fox or something normal, where they're like, oh man, all these people are like looking at these posts of squirrels who are triggered by seeing fox fursonas, but I'm like, you know, it's feel bad for me instead because I feel so depressed that people don't like me because I'm a fox. They think I'm a mean guy, right? But then this post was actually quoting that post, or a like facsimile of that post, not a direct like screenshotted thing. And then they're like another layer deep, and they're like, I'm a squirrel who's upset by this person being upset and misunderstood as a fox and getting so much attention, or there's lots of people who are doing this, but here I am just being the original thing that's triggered by seeing foxes. And yeah, anyway, if you ever wonder like why like lots of different things aren't being like engineered or whatever, despite our massive population, like, you know, like in like Neolithic times, like iron smelting and whatever, it didn't get it, like, you know, it took a while to figure out different things, and people are you know, necessity is the mother of invention or whatever, and there's only so many people, so some people are getting food while someone else is tirelessly researching, you know. Now the reason we don't have like higher technology levels is some people have fallen off the wagon and have
Some
ended
people
up
have just gotten addicted to attention.
they've ended up in they've fallen down like a pothole. Oh god, what are these? Because some of them you can hit, but not if the shitty lock-on system won't let me.
Hey, Love to Draw says a Discord I lurk on, full of mostly cringy woke artist types, just had a guy melt down over modern comics being shit. I'ma slide a link to your site in his DMs. Yeah, you know, unfortunately, a lot of artists kind of end up being pushed to that woke side just because of, you know, art college and just being surrounded by a lot of woke people who are like, this is how you have to do art, you know, policing brand new artists just getting their start. But, yeah.
Adam, would you date, or Trisha, would you date Adam if he came out saying he's a furry?
Oh god. I feel like
hesitating over there?
I
How dare
feel
you.
like he's asked me the same question.
I'm waiting with bated breath over here.
Oh yeah, you want an answer?
Yeah.
I feel like I would have to get to the root of your problem, Adam.
That's like the Candace Owens answer.
Yes.
Unacceptable. I'm offended.
Sit down and try to convince you not to be afraid.
What if I was like, no, it's had a stroke. Now I'm a furry.
I'd have to give you another stroke. Start feeding you the jelly juice.
What if I'm just one of your friendly neighborhood furries, and I just like I need to wear a fursuit sometimes.
Sometimes.
Sometimes I'm just.
When is this sometimes? Is it in the
just-
bedroom?
No.
Is it out in public?
I hear from furries that they swear it's not a sex thing.
Uh-huh.
That's what they tell me. I have no choice but to believe them. I wouldn't
It
want to
might
be.
not be a sex thing for every furry. But to say that there are no furries who are into it sexually would be an outright lie.
I would never generalize in such a way.
Yeah, Eric Lowry's like, is this thinks cat girls are cute furry or can't get it up without wearing the suit furry? It's a good question. Gil says, one of my exes pulled out a furry tail once. I asked her if she was a 4-year-old, and I left on bad terms. Oh boy. Furry conversion therapy.
So, like, here's the thing, right? Yeah, I'm not wasting an item on you, idiot.
Poor Donald. He's the best character.
So there's, like... There's, like, levels of stuff. People who walk around in public with a furry tail butt plug
Oh god.
should be shot.
Oh god. And people who get those realistic animal suits and like try to get kids to pet them should be shot.
Yes. Oh my fucking god.
Shoes on the other foot. Galaxy asks, Adam, if Trisha came out to you saying that she's a furry, would you still hold her hand?
The standard is lower. Like, I have to do less. Yeah.
Would you hold my paw?
Yeah, well, obviously, yeah, I wouldn't. It would be a goddamn problem, but obviously I wouldn't. I would still.
Yeah, of course
I
it
would.
would be a problem.
I would still stay with Trisha if she was a goddamn freak. I just wouldn't. I don't know. I mean, I had friends who were furries, and they managed to like not poop themselves and stuff. They're fine.
Yes. They were high functioning furries.
High functioning furries. So that's so mean. I
Yeah,
don't
well,
know.
I've met furries that were very much not.
Very much low functioning furries.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's fine. Whatever though.
I guess Blacklight Jack is a furry, but he's not into the sexual stuff. I guess if
That's
they're
what
not into
everybody
the
says.
sexual stuff, then they're normal.
Well.
Right? Is that like a good rule of thumb?
So am I going back to the treehouse? Is that what's supposed to happen?
Well, who knows? Joseph Choi says, one of my close childhood friends has furry tendencies. One of my exes was
Tendencies?
slightly furry. Actually, two of my exes. None of them were super out there, though. Jamie Rose says, furries scare me. Yeah, I feel you there, Jamie. Love to Draw says, stories of furries my brother used to work with made me prejudiced. Sorry to say. He lived near Philly, and apparently they have some very interesting cons out there. Oh yeah, Furry Fest? Or, what was the other one? God, Rainforest.
Yeah.
That was the one that fucked everything up.
That was they had the Internet Historian did a video on that, right?
Yeah.
That was pretty funny.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Pretty funny. Okay. Let me just like make a save state up here so we don't have to fucking deal with this garbage. Yeah, I gotta say, this is the worst Kingdom Hearts world I've ever experienced. Absolutely dog shit garbage. Couldn't have made it worse. Not even if it was Winnie the Pooh.
Yep. Chaos Smash is saying, head to the treehouse. Love to Draw says, the HIV testing booth to get in was interesting.
Excuse me?
Yeah, interesting. That's a word to describe it.
Excuse me? To get in?
Oh, jeez. Joseph Choi says, that was a funny video.
How did... No. So I remember that was it wasn't to get in. It was they were just
Or right inside, at least.
yeah. It was they were offering it as you got in. They were offering HIV testing. That's just
It's
because
still
they're
interesting.
yeah. No. But it's a totally different thing to be like, we have such a problem with so many of you AIDS infested furries. Get.
You need to get tested to get in.
Yeah,
You got a bouncer with
That's-
a needle. Just like, I gotta test you, bro. Just time check. It is 12:29.
Okay, let's stop right now. because this sucks so much dick and I hate it.
Oh. I thought you were having fun.
No, it just doesn't matter. I don't know. It's fine. Why is the monkey giving me ship pieces?
Galaxy says, by the way, the monkeys never stop spawning in this part.
No, I know. I'm just like compelled to.
I date a holo, but that's as close as I'd consider.
I date
well,
Holo?
like Holo the Wise Wolf. It's like anyway. It's the
What?
the girls with like little ears at the top of their heads, but they're not full on furry. Those
Okay.
are whatever. Those are fine.
Would you scratch her behind the ear?
No.
That wasn't a question for you, but I just laying down the law like, no, that's not allowed.
No. It's like... Yeah. It's a little bit too weird when you start treating your girlfriend like an actual pet, but you know...
So, do they go right or left when they get in the cable car? In your utopia?
Love to Draw says, I'd give her my lengthy economic monologues. Nice. I'm sure she would really enjoy that. Hey, Dark Knight Gnome D. Welcome to chat.
Kingdom Hearts 1 is great. Tarzan level, extremely dumb.
What are you talking about? I'm loving this level.
Very, very bad.
I love it. I love it.
I liked seeing a 3D render of Jane for a few seconds. This like level and all of the enemies are pretty dog shit. What on God's green earth do they want me to do here? Down to the net? Okay. Okay, great. Am I supposed to be going to every area and murdering everything? Maybe go up the treehouse? Okay. Or wait, maybe I'll go in the main room again. Back to tent. Okay. Thank you, guys. So to get to the tent, I just fall, right? Oh no, not yet. Donut.
Yes, fall off the tree for faster.
Easiest way to heal is dying. He went to Anime Expo and hung around outside trying to find someone to live with. Who?
He was mentioning before, this furry who was my roommate's ex traveled to Cali from West Virginia to try and win her over. But she rejected him, so he ended up living in her closet for 2 weeks. That is a yikes story.
Well, I mean, whatever, give it a shot.
It's like, what was that one movie that we watched where that guy was like traveling to go find the one girl, and then she's like, I don't really like you. I didn't think you would actually find me.
Oh, like paper towns?
Yeah, I think that was it. Yeah, that's kind of like how that story goes in real life a lot of the time. It's like, I found you. Get together with me. And then you're just like in another state. And you don't know anybody there.
Could spin the globe. Okay. There's a furry con in Atlanta. Sweet.
I'll get right on that. You have to save Gorilla all over again?
Oh, so I'm the only one with aggro? So I could just run away and they would win? I mean,
They're not attacking now, though.
theoretically, I guess.
Oh, look. They attacked. Joseph Choi says, anyway, that furry guy moved back to West Virginia, found someone to marry within a year, had a Star Wars themed wedding, and now has like 3 kids, and probably lives off welfare. That is quite a character.
You know, doing good.
Was he Chewbacca in the Star Wars themed wedding? I mean, he is a furry.
I've mentioned like I had a furry friend forever ago. Her explanation was because her parents didn't show her any affection, and like it was easier for her to like hug people when she was in her fursuit. And then my friend immediately was like, so then you could just ask for a hug. We could just give you a hug. And then it was like, yeah, like right now I could just give you a hug right now. And she was like, really? He's like, yeah.
You could
And
also,
then-
you know, get a boyfriend. They'll hug you a lot. Yeah.
And then he gave her a hug. And then I was like, yeah, I mean, you could just ask for a hug, bro. And then I gave her a hug, right? And she was like, and I was like, I could give you a hug too, right? And then held my arms open, and then she was like, really? I was like, yeah. Why not? I don't know. What do I give a shit? And then my other friend was like, so now you can stop being a furry. And she was like, no, I can't. I was like, well, then it's obviously not about not getting hugs, because you could just get a hug anytime you want.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. That was my encounter with the furry thing. And that's, by the way, his take, not mine exactly. Not that I think he's like wrong or anything. It's just, to be clear, the perspectives in the story was just something I observed, and I did contribute my hugs to
For science.
to saving her from being a furry. My main takeaway was her art was like the art style that she was influenced by, that was like predominant in like the furry community at the time, was super dog shit.
Yeah. Joseph Troy says, I think he was Han and his wife was Leia, but he should have been, oh man. He would sometimes howl like a wolf to my roommate when he was sad.
Wow.
Instead of just, communicating with the English language, hey, I'm sad. Can I talk to you about something? Can you lend me your ear for a bit? I want to talk about something, because I am sad, and I am a human, and I can communicate this with you. And maybe we can even, connect, empathize with each other. Nah. Instead, he's like, awoo! He'd howl and whimper, yeah. And like in front of my friends and I who are over watching movies. Jeez.
Amazing.
Yeah. The whole thing with a big rise in weirdness really is rooted in just people needing attention and not being socially competent. And so they just do very strange things and become strange people to get eyes on them. And then also claiming you're oppressed will also help with that.
I got a bunch more AP, but I don't really have any more abilities, so... Oh, I mean, I don't need to, like, stay and fight these things, right? I can just leave this god-awful place? Or is this, like, part of the story that I... Where the fuck am I? No, this is not the right exit. Oh, they actually drop a lot of money.
Oh, nice. You can buy the sickest shit.
I got White Fang, right? I have 2 Protect Hands, okay. Increase my AP, my strength. Oh, wait, what's Brave Warrior? Raises max AP and strength. Okay. Protect Chain. The defense goes down, the health goes up, and the damage goes up? I guess, sure, whatever. Works. And then... Someone asked before if I picked the sword in the beginning. I did, and I do know that the Keyblades you get on Closing the World. That's something. Maybe there's different things.
Alright, danger near treehouse. Sure.
I'm away home from work, and guy was just doing wheelies on his motorcycle. Florida, I guess, right? Okay, so treehouse, I guess. So I've heard GTA 6 is gonna star a female protagonist. I think that makes some amount of like if they're doing multiple protagonists, why not? But kind of just sounds like it'll be like, you know, woke trash. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
Wait, to get to the treehouse, I have to go through this. To get to the camp, I just dropped, right? So I do have to keep on going. Let me go ahead and like fucking save state, so I don't have to.
They sure have you running around a lot.
Yeah, this is the fucking worst Kingdom Hearts level that has ever existed. I hate this so much. This is fucking garbage. I'm literally just running around fighting the most annoying enemy possible. And then, I don't know, buy items, maybe? They put points on the screen? God. Where the fuck do I actually go? That I came from there. Okay. Am I not supposed to drop off? Stay on the thing? Go from here? Oh right, I go up. Okay. Jesus Christ. I've heard a lot of people give up on Kingdom Hearts 1 from this level.
Yeah. That big black fruit looks suspicious. In what way? Looks like a normal fruit to me. Yum yum.
Oh. That. It doesn't seem to be showing me like health on it, so I don't know.
Chaos Mash says, just destroy the black fruit.
It's not something a male presenting Time Lord would understand. That's a quote. Jesus.
Yikers.
Oh, push the button, get the treats. Best level. Yeah, sorry to hear that about your thing. That's like a real rape Alucard in the ass moment, huh? Is Tarzan gonna I was gonna say, is Tarzan gonna like block my screen the whole time? Tarzan? This is like a cool idea, but
I mean, it's different. One of the cool things about the Tarzan movie was just him, like, fucking going through these vines.
yeah, it was really cool.
So, I get it. I get why they would want to include a game play into that.
Oh. 5 money. Yeah, so individual is money, and multiple is monies. Yeah, Tarzan level notwithstanding, I feel like my mentality has been a lot better recently.
Yeah.
No!
It was overall, you know, a nice day.
Clayton,
Not Clayton. Not Clayton.
Not Clayton. Okay.
Invisible thing picking him up. That's amazing.
That is wow. That is something. I'm sorry, Gertie. Something funny happened and I reacted.
They have a really vibrant imagination if they imagine anyone is going to refight the monkeys. I don't know why I didn't save state.
No!
This cutscene makes no fucking sense. I would skip it if I could. I don't know where the jumping evil monkeys went. Okay. Save state here, because I can't trust this game to exist.
Yeah.
Alright, we're not doing that. This is 5. No, it's not 5. What save state did I go on to?
Love to Draw says Clayton here may be the first nobody. The lizard is his heartless. A headcanon I like.
I think like Heartless. Just fucking.
Or Honeydew says, you know, for a Victorian man, Clayton is taking the existence of demons and magic pretty well. He even conquered some evil monkeys.
He's dead. Clayton's dead. That's his like body,
Yes.
so I can't talk. Okay, this is save state 5. I thought I had it on 5 before. Okay. Okay, so it just looks like it's paused at the camp. Hello? Well, it's gonna be a 10-hour cutscene.
Alright.
Jesus Christ. Still not gonna play through that bullshit again. This is kind of nice. They color code the Imagine having to play through the entire first stage just for that shit.
Yeah, that is so fucking crazy.
The like moments like this, it really makes me question like what I should do when my kids start playing video games. Should I should I show them how to use save states? Should I have them use save states? Because like to some extent this is a gigantic fucking waste of your time, and you should be doing better things with your time than playing through the entire first section again. There's really no excuse for it. I guess I got shot. Okay, that's cool. But, you know, at the same time, the mentality of, like, nothing is going to get easier, you have to try again, to some extent, I don't know, you want to, like, maintain that, but... No, stop. Okay, hello? I think it does more damage.
Love to Draw says, kids need to learn failure.
Yeah, no, I think so, but I know there's a lot of kids who would just rather never play the game again.
Yeah. That
And
would be
there's plenty of kids who just never finished a lot of games, especially the Tarzan level is like the big killer for Kingdom Hearts 1. Because it was too frustrating, or felt too pointless. And like to some extent, like a kid also should identify when something is a waste of their time. And it is a waste of their time. They shouldn't. No, I think maybe fire does the same amount of damage.
Chaos Mesh says, I used a guidebook for this game. That used to be the selling point of guidebooks, is you'll never figure this out on your own. You need the guidebook.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Good night, Chaos Mesh. We'll see you next time.
Might as well just save every time you hit him.
Yeah. It's the best way to do it.
Exactly. Is that the right spot? Yeah. What?
I don't even know what hit you there.
Make a new save state. Excuse me? Okay. Okay, he's shooting a gun. Okay. F4 must be super speed.
Yeah, Sora just needs a grenade launcher. That is right.
That was on this one? Probably. No, it's not. Okay, was it this one? No. That's where the fight starts. Here, probably. Yeah, it could be.
Galaxy is saying save 7. But, you know.
Okay. I don't know why I was expecting iframes to exist, but they don't. If anyone was wondering. It's very cool. Okay.
The should know better than to give the villain a gun. It's too powerful.
Okay. Come on. Okay. Okay. Go back to slot 5. Okay. Here, why don't we just okay. Okay.
Fuck him up. That's safe. Ooh.
Oh fucking god. Okay. In case anyone was wondering, this game is not good.
Yeah, I mean,
Like-
I know that you're playing on like super hard, but
It's yeah, but
This
there's
is-
no yeah, I mean the excuse for the game is that it's bad, right? Like that it's not mechanically supposed to be good. Like the game part of it isn't good. I like the cutscenes and stuff. That's all nice. Disney's cool, but this is terrible.
yeah, there's just so
Like-
many things about this boss fight that is just health taxing you.
Like I understand that you're not supposed to play a bad game on a hard difficulty. And that's why this is happening. But this is very, very annoying. Okay. That really just shouldn't... it shouldn't be in the boss fight arena. I mean, granted, like, I guess on normal difficulty you wouldn't even notice, but sliding on the walls and stuff, it's not really something that needs to be there. Like, kind of ever, because you can just jump across that. Yeah. Okay. And, like, I guess the world is like a 3-star world, so it's harder or something. But again, it's just the difficulty. If your game can't stretch under like higher difficulties, it's just because it's mechanically inferior. That's just fine. You know, this is a children's like Disney game, but it's very annoying. So I feel the need to point it out. Okay. I would talk about other stuff, but the only thing on my mind is how bad this is. Okay. It's the... No, the lizard isn't dead, so it's one further.
Joseph Chili is looking into GamePhans.
I mean, it's not exactly a groundbreaking strategy. Stun lock him. He's not even like hard to stun lock. It just, he has so much health. You know, you just get.
It just takes a while. Yeah.
You just get unlucky with like the terrain being like kind of. And you know, to their credit, he can't shoot you if you're past the edge of his or the end of his barrel. So like, it's not like some games where you can just get shot regardless. So that's nice, I guess. Okay. Alright, well, let's
never do that again, right?
Yeah, no, that was fucking terrible. Anyway, that's enough of that.
Jamie Rose says, well, what did you expect, Zara? You brought a key to a gunfight.
Yep. Anyway. Anyway, Kingdom Hearts 1, garbage.
Yep, bring back the cards.
Oh, yeah. Bring back the fucking playing cards. Oh, my God. It's mostly just the camera. It's just like you can't...
It is very zoomed in, isn't it? You can't really get a good feel of what you're dealing with.
Yeah, you're pretty tight in, and then, like, the way they designed the map, there's lots of stuff for the camera to bump into, and they made a camera that can't, like, go past solid objects.
Right.
And it's like, And then like the map is full of like hazards. Like if you touch the vine wall, you get stuck there and start like getting stuck, like strafing along it.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's just like what it is sometimes. Some games look super ugly and have really good mechanics. Like I don't know. I've never played it, so I haven't looked at it for long enough to really judge. But people talk about like Vampire Survivor or something as being like really mechanically interesting. And like I guess Freedom Force has a certain charm to it, but it it's not that pretty to look at. But the mechanics are pretty in depth and whatever. Sometimes you have games that are like sort of the opposite. Although like if you don't play on like super hard, you won't notice these kinds of issues. Anyway, I'm done.
Yep, that's it for tonight,
I beat
ladies
it.
and gentlemen.
Good night, everyone. We didn't sin too terribly, unless you count Doctor Who. So.
Unless you count all that furry talk. Oh.
Yeah. Anyway. Good night, guys.